Hmm.
I heard a Canadian veteran, saying that they weren't going to spend money on wounded combat veterans, and they were entertaining the fact of euthanizing them. I saw her on American News from Canada. Could you inform us? I mean, you talk about lack of rights when you have fought for your country, and I've even seen a debate where someone was debating in front of the president who had lost her leg. But is any of this true about veterans kind of being thrown to the side, even though they've made great sacrifices?
Greg, do you want to start on
that? I'll chat, and then I'll turn that back over to you, Val. We're really passionate on this. Okay, this is the real deal here. Okay, Father Michael, this is a tragedy of all time. I just can't believe it. I'm half Canadian. I mean, I look back at my old Canada and say this is not the old Canada that I remember. And these guys, if you truly get a socialist medical program, a true socialist model, they are very concerned about older people because they cost so much more money to care for. Hello. So all of a sudden, Val's the one who broke this actually to me, where it's gotten so aggressive as far as let's just say it, the Canadian medical system wanting to eliminate as many people as they can, at least that are going to be really costly. And there, at one point, Val brought this up, and again, I'll turn it back to her here. The government of Saskatchewan, guys, you call in. And it was literally press 5 for assisted suicide. They called it the Maid program. And they were, again, Val, follow up on this. We're talking kids. We're talking military kids in their 30s with just PTSD and everything else. And they're saying, hey, if you want to commit suicide, no problem. Come on, you're here in Canada. I couldn't believe it. I'll turn it back to Val. It's just too tragic. It's something I could have ever dreamed would happen in Canada, guys.
That's called the Maid program, Medical Assistance in Dying, and it's as easy as a toll-free number to the government and push 5 for death. And as long as it's on the government hours, not on the weekends, but during government hours, they will assist you in that process. So you just feel free to leave a message if they aren't there to answer the phone. And it's proving to be a real moral dilemma, because you could take the elderly and someone else can call on their behalf, say that they're crazy, they're senile, and they want this, and they don't really get a say. Or you think of our vets that have returned home, that have served, or as young as, as soon as they're deemed an adult, 18 years old, they can do this. There's no going back. They're alone, they're isolated, they make a call, and cradle to grave. That's a socialist government for you. And there is a scripture, without a vision, my people perish. Well, when you have government leaders without a vision and it's just death casting, it's serious stuff. People are dying. And I don't know what human rights violations have to happen, or I wish somebody in a big, powerful seat listening would take 2 minutes out of your life and send me the list of human rights violations that has to happen before it's taken seriously and interventions are put in place. But my heart breaks for Canada. It really does. And for the people of Alberta who are desperate for freedom. I just returned from Alberta, and I was shocked at how many upside down flags I seen, or F Trudeau flags that were up. People they're upset and they're scared. They're so scared of their government. They're petrified. And so I know many of them are listening. They're hiding and they're listening to this broadcast. And I just, want to tell you that to give up. Never surrender. And stay the course and stand up. And the truth is, there's more of us than less of us. There are more like-minded people that are standing up, that are rising up. So I am